vision for the backyard is something that I can work in. What I mean by that is I do a lot of barbecuing and grilling because that's part of my business of what I do. So I needed something with a overhang so I could pretty much seasonally grill, not get wet, and I needed a space to do it in. And part of that is kind of what our design is here, and also have enough room that we could have friends and family over if we needed to have like a party or a gathering. Some of the elements of the backyard are obviously going to be a seating area, kind of where we're sitting here today. And then we did a barbecue island. I use a specific kind of grill that I didn't want to build into the island, but I also wanted some counter space because a lot of things will be going on. We've used the counter space to make pizzas on a pizza oven. It's a prep area. It's if you're going to have charcuterie boards scattered out, you have enough room for doing that. It's just a space for everything. So originally we had hired a different company to do our yard, and things just didn't work out the way that we expected them to be. So we let him go. The first thing that caught my attention about Seeds is the response and the interaction that I had with the office. And then Preston came out, we talked about the grass, and then we talked about the other things that I needed, not knowing that Seeds did those things because I wasn't really familiar with them. However, they came strongly referred by the person that I initially reached out to. So we went through everything and he goes, "We do exactly what you need." I'm like, "Perfect. Let's do a one-stop shop and we'll just pick up from where we dropped off, fix a couple things that didn't get done, and then proceed and go from there." Jill and her crew were excellent. They treated it as if we were their parents and how they would want their parents treated. So they came out very responsive, very communicative about the different things that they were going to be doing. I knew that if Jill was in charge of our design, that it was going to be done correctly. One of the memorable moments that I think myself and the crew had together is obviously I do barbecuing and cooking, so occasionally we would do, I would make them lunch. So one day we did hamburgers on the griddle. We did a blossom bologna chub, where basically it's kind of like the blooming onion, but we did it with a piece of bologna that opened up, and it didn't last long. With Seeds offering second chances, both of us, my wife and I, are from a law enforcement background. I personally have a lot of friends that have been in recovery. Working with Seeds in recovery was not something that I wasn't used to, and totally understand it, and everybody deserves that second chance. I think the thing that turned me from a client to a lifelong friend is the relationships that we made. Knowing some people have been in recovery, we've had some long conversations about the recovery. We exchange recipes and different cooking ideas, and so I think just that human bond between everybody makes it a life-lasting relationship. I would say if somebody is looking for a company, do your research. Vet your person who is going to do your landscaping. I can say that Seeds has multiple teams of people that do various things, and it was never an issue of getting something done. I think Seeds is very capable in any landscaping design that needs to be done. Jill was pretty much the hardscape design, and she went above and beyond in some of our expectations and things of getting done. Like there were certain things that I didn't even think of, we didn't discuss, and next thing I know is we got it. And she just took the lead and took care of it. There's nothing bad that you can say. I mean, it came out great. I would highly recommend them to anybody who is looking for a landscape company.